Good afternoon. Welcome to the North Gym at Valley City Junior High School. We have got junior high boys basketball tonight here on the Highliner Activity Network. Valley City getting ready to take on Maple River. That is a team you still would know, the team formerly known as Maple Valley. But this year they started a consolidation in basketball with Hope Page. And so they are now known as the Maple River Raiders. And we have got this 7th grade game coming up first, 8th grade to follow. Tip off here in just a couple of minutes. Junior high hoops tonight from the North Gym here on our Go channel. And don't forget, later on tonight on the wrestling channel, we will have Valley City against Fargo South in wrestling. And just a little bit of advice, don't blink or you may miss the entire match, because it is going to be a quick one tonight with the Highliners as they try to get back on the winning track after having that 32-match winning streak snapped here on Tuesday night, losing to West Fargo Cheyenne 42-28. And that is the first time the Highlanders have lost a match in the EDC in 4 years. And so they will, right now, the number 2 team in the East. And again, that'll be Fargo South tonight. And they'll have the preliminary matches about 6, and then the varsity matches around 7, and then more wrestling coming up on Thursday. We also have gymnastics coming up tomorrow evening. More on that as we progress here this afternoon. We are set to go for this 7th and 8th grade matchup. Junior high basketball here on the Highliner Activity Network. Owen Tickey will be jumping center with Andrew Sikora. As we await Chad Smith, our referee, to put the ball in the air. We're in the air, we're tipped, and we go. We are underway with Maple River getting the ball first. Bredger Kosowski comes across the line, swings off on the far side to Butke. Goes back in, off the glass, shot a little bit hard. Rebound controlled by Compson, and here come the Highliners. Max Robinson will bring it up the floor. Robinson across the center circle. 14-minute halves here. There's Sikora. Nice drive through a double team and the layup. There's Andrew Sikora with a dribble drive bucket. Highlanders up 2-0. And Bridger Kosowski slowly brings it up the floor for the Raiders to the near side. Butke. Butke bounce pass, top of the key to Warren. Warren goes back far side. Over to Kosowski. Ball tipped and stolen. Robinson with the steal. Gets it up ahead to Compson. Xander layup. Good with the left hand. 4-0 Highliners. Robinson with the steal, the assist, and Compson the bucket. Minute gone here in the first half. Up top, Dickey on the far side. Near travel there on that far wing. And another near steal by Compson. There's the top of the key three-pointer shot off the mark taken by Warren. Doctor with the rebound. Finn gets up ahead. Sikora layup too hard. Rebound. Kosowski, smallest guy on the floor, grabbing the board and starts up the floor. And he is slowing things down. So this is Maple River's MO. Very deliberate pace as they come across the timeline. Pass on the far side on the wing to Butke. Watch there by Sikora. There's a steal by Compson. Stepped right in front of that one. Scoop shot good. Xander Compson with 4. A 6-0 advantage early on for the Highliners. 12-13 here in half. Number 1, 7th graders with a smattering of some 8th graders for the Raiders. There's another steal by Compson. Lost the handle on the far side. Regains control, but then out of bounds. And the ball will go back over to Maple River. Gabe Bernston will check in, one of the 8th graders that'll be seeing some time here in this matchup. Inbounds will be on the baseline for Maple River. Kosowski will bring it up the floor. Micah Thompson, along with Bridger Kosowski, Trent Warren, and Owen Tickey. There's a pass knocked away, stolen by Doctor, up ahead to Compson. Compson through a double team, scoop shot a little too hard, and Tickey clears off the rebound to Kosowski. And again, they were going to push it, and he slows it down. Across the timeline, on the far wing is Thompson. Mike on that right wing, high step, keeps the pivot foot down. And into the lane, pass inside to Warren. We're going to have a jump ball, and possession. We'll give it over to keep it with Maple. Griffin Colbang will check in for the Highliners. He's out there along with Luke Praska, Finn Doctor. Also coming in out of that break, Zach Geisler. And staying in, Max Robinson. Doctor across the center circle. Left-hand dribble all the way through the lane. Pass inside, ball knocked away from Geisler and out of bounds. And it will go back over to the Raiders. 11:15 first half. 6-0. Highliners with the advantage. Junior high hoops here tonight on the Highliner Activity Network. Derek Baer, Brian Krewald, technical directors working alongside me this evening. There's a steal by Praska, and foul's going to be called. That foul is going to be called on Micah Thompson, his first team. So the Highliners will get the inbounds. Coming off a wild game here the other night against Oaks. Led by 1 at half. We're up by as much as 15. And Oaks battled back. On the baseline, ball knocked away from Praska, out of bounds. And I say one off of Luke. So the Raiders will get the ball. 10:52 here in the first half. 6-0. Advantage to Valley City. Raiders looking for that first bucket. I think they've gotten a couple of shots off. Pass Thompson on the far side. On the wing there is Bernston. Bernston dribble drive in the lane with the left hand. Can't get that to go. A rebound. Finn Doctor has it for the Highlanders. Doctor quickly in the front court. All the way down. Tried to split a double team. Couldn't. Dumps it off to Praska. His runner. That was blocked by Bernston. Praska gets it back to Quilvang. Down the far wing. Robinson. Max crossover dribble. Pass to Finn. Cutting through the lane. Scoop shot. The round comes up a little bit short. That goes off Bernston. And will stay with the Highlanders. Valley City will get the inbound on the baseline. Max Robinson will trigger it in. Looking now, brings it in the far corner. Geisler gets it up ahead. Praska, top of the key. Luke far side. Robinson. Dribble drive, baseline left, and goes pass off, and foul called. Well, they called 2 shots, but he was passing, not shooting. But they will say he is at the line. So Robinson will shoot 2. And a right-hander for looking for his first points. Short or long on the first one. Back in the lineup. James Butke will check back in here. And also coming in, Meyer Wendell. Robinson, second free throw attempt. Benson sends number 2, rolls off, can't get it to go. Butke controls the rebound for the Raiders. Outlets it to Wendell. We'll give it to Bernston, and Gabe Bernston will bring it up the floor. Passing that far wing. Now up. Runner. Line drive shot taken by Wendell. Rebound far side, controlled by Robinson. Up ahead to Doctor. Doctor into the lane. Nice bounce pass to Geisler for the easy 2. Nice bounce pass there. And Zach Geisler with the bucket. 8-0 Highliners. 9:35 to go here in the first half. Bernston in the front court. On the near side to Wendell. Back up top of the key to Bernston. Gabe dribble drive. Runner in the lane. And he's going to get a couple of free throws. Foul going to be called on Robinson, his first team. So Gabe Bernston at the free throw line. An 8th grader. Free throw on the way by the lefty. Good. Points of the game for the Raiders. 9:27 to go. Another free throw coming. It's 8-1 Valley City. And the left-hander, Benson sends number 2. Off the mark. And they're going to call a violation against Valley City. So Bernston will get another attempt. Lane violation on the Highliners. So Bernston will get another opportunity. The lefty spins it, dribbles it, looks. Sends it on its way, short. A long rebound, grabbed by Bernston, hustling there, gets his own rebound off the miss. Here on the near side, left of the lane, shot up, rattles halfway down, comes out, rebound in the hands of Wendell. He goes back up and in. Meyer Wendell with the bucket. 8-3, first field goal for the Raiders. Comes with 9:12 to go here in the first half. Now Xander Thompson comes across the timeline for Valley City. Right-hand dribble off the elbow. Goes down low, intended for Sikora. A little bit too high for him. It was grabbed underneath, but stepping out of bounds was Warren. So it'll stay with the Highliners. Philip Gemmel checking in out of that break, too, for Valley City, along with Sikora. Inbound, baseline, Thompson. Bounce pass, Sikora. And Zach sends it up, that's his brother. Up and in by Andrew. He's got 4. 10-3 Valley City. On the far side is Thompson. Micah up top to Bernston. Thinking about the long 3. Dribble right. Stop, backs up. Left hand dribble right to center circle. Near side to Wendell. And Wendell goes back up top to Thompson. Thompson over to Bernston, far side. 8.5 to go here in the first half. 10-3. Valley City leading by 7. And the near side, there's an opening for Butke off the elbow. Shot off the glass, too hard. Rebound, Doctor clears it off. Into the front court for Valley City. On the far side to Thompson. Lines up to 3 from the left wing. Takes it back iron. Long rebound to Butke. Off to Thompson. Thompson back into the front court. His runner off the glass for 2 with the left hand. Micah Thompson. And a timeout taken by Coach Dallas Doctor for Valley City. We'll do the same. 8 minutes to go. First half, 10-5. Highliners. This is Highliner Junior High Basketball on the Highliner Activity Network. Minutes to go here in the first half. 10-5 Valley City with the lead. Junior high basketball here from the North Gym at the junior high. There's a free throw line. Sikora bounce pass. Doctor off the glass for 2. Nice pass there on the assist by Andrew Sikora. Finn Doctor with his first 2. 12-5 Highliners. That is their biggest lead. There's a steal by Thompson. Xander Thompson going in. Left-hand layup. Good. Foul called. He'll get a chance at the old-fashioned three-point play. And I believe that foul is going to be called against Micah Thompson, which would be his third team. So Xander Thompson at the line. 6 points. 14-5 Highliners. And Thompson, the right-hander, sends it on its way. Good. 7 points for Thompson. And it is Maple River basketball. 7:29 to go. First half, 15-5. Valley City, biggest lead in the game. Bernston on the far side. Doctor with a near steal. Bernston gets it back. They had numbers. Into the near side, Thompson. Back off the elbow, Bernston. Lines up the 16-foot jumper. Not too hard off the back iron. Thompson with the rebound. Tried to go back to Bernston. And Thompson comes up with a steal. Xander Thompson, down court pass. Off to Praska. Praska on the baseline to Robinson. Back up top to Thompson. Well, careful here, about a step away from the center line. Thompson here near side, Sikora. Andrew, top of the key. Pass tipped by Bernston in the hands of Butke, but Sikora takes it back and goes up and in for 2. 6 for Andrew Sikora. And the Highliners up 17-5. Bernston on the far wing goes back up top to Thompson. Thompson. Bounce pass, ball stolen. Thompson with the steal. Being chased by Warren. Layup, good. Xander Thompson with 9. 19-9, Valley City. Warren across the timeline for Maple River. On the far side, Butke going side to Bernston. Ball tipped. Doctor and Butke jump ball. Possession arrow. Maple River. Will bring McConaughey and Geisler into the lineup for the Highliners. Dickey will come back in along with Kosowski for Maple River. On the far side, on the wing, Wendell, far corner Bernston. Now works on the right wing, dribbles up top, 6 minutes to go. here in the first half. 19-5 Valley City. Thompson here in the near side. Gets it, top of the key. Shot taken. That comes a little bit short. It was out of bounds off Wendell. It'll go over to Valley City. 5:55 to go here in the first half. Junior high boys hoops from the North Gym. The junior high here. Valley City leading 19-5. Pass down low. Robinson, shot partially blocked. Bernston comes up with a rebound. Raiders pushing it up the floor. Here comes Bernston all the way down, left of the lane. His runner is good with the left hand. Gabe Bernston, he's got 3. 19-7. Dallas Doctor, the 7th grade coach, shouts out instructions. Son Finn brings the ball across the timeline. McConaughey, the far wing, past the arc travel. Kind of a little stutter step there, and that is a travel. Coach Doctor showed him what he was doing. So the turnover gives it back over to Maple River. Kasowski, pass into the front court, off the hands of Bernston, out of bounds. And the turnover will give it right back over to Valley City. That'll bring Trent Warren back in the lineup for the Raiders. Quilvang also coming back in for Valley City. And here comes Praska into the front court. On the near wing. Top of the key. Robinson. Behind the back dribble. Driving. Right of the lane. Tried to get it off and did. Somehow underneath Geisler. Gets it over to Quilvang. Jumper from the far corner. Comes up a little bit long. Rebound Wendell. Now back to the way. Bernston into the front court for the Raiders. 4:40 remaining here in the first half. 19-7. Valley City with the lead. Maple River with the basketball. Into the near side. Wendell. Goes up top to Warren. Off his hands. And Quilvang gets the steal. Here comes Quilvang all the way in. Scoop shot. Back iron too hard. Rebound. Geisler had it. There's a scrum on the floor. Jump ball. Should be Maple River ball. Well, yeah. Actually, it is Maple River ball. I think they gave Valley City a choice in a row. It is Maple River ball. Inbounds on the baseline. Max Robinson will trigger it in here for the Highlanders. Brings her in, cutting through his Doctor. Didn't get the shot, but he'll get some free throws. And that foul is going to be called on Gabe Bernston, his first, 4th team. So Finn Doctor has got 2 points. We'll get 2 shots. First one's on the way. No. Then looks at his dad. Dallas just puts his hands in the air like, well, nothing I can do about it. You're the one who's shooting it. So Finn's got another one. It's on the way. He adjusts nicely and swishes it. 3 points for Doctor. Highlanders by Baker's dozen. Biggest lead of the game. It was 14. Here it's 13. There's a steal. Praska in the front court against Kasowski. Kasowski steals it right back. Yeah, it's a little tippy toe on the far corner to stay in bounds. And then the ball knocked away from behind by Praska. And it will stay with Maple River. 4:05 to go here in this first half. 20-7. Highlanders with the lead. They have led from the get-go. Bernston for the Raiders. Again, the runner off the glass. Hey, the bank is open here on a Thursday afternoon for Gabe Bernston. He has got 5, and it's 20-9. Doctor tried to kick it into the corner, and a foul called. Tried to squeeze through a double team. And it's going to be Richard Kasowski picking up his first, 5th team. Max Robinson will trigger the inbounds baseline for Valley City. 3:47 remaining here in the first half. Brings it into Praska. Praska up top. Geisler lost it. Ball stolen. Into the front court ticking. Shot up. Too hard. Rebound Robinson for the Highlanders. He'll start up the floor. Up ahead to Doctor. Behind the back dribble. Top of the key. Into the near side to Robinson. Max will bring it back up top. 3:29 to go. Dribble drive. Finds the lane. Goes through. In the paint. Kicks it into the near corner. Doctor will take the 3-pointer from there off the rim. High rebound. Praska grabs it. underneath, kicks it over to Quillvang. Quillvang will take the 19-footer. That missed everything. And Doctor grabs the backside rebound for Valley City. Doctor dribble drive off the right elbow. Now kicks it back over to Quillvang, right on the arc this time, and that's off the front of the rim. Long rebound here to the near corner. Wendell and Geisler hustling after it. And they say it went off of Wendell. It'll be Highlander ball with 3:02 to go here in this first half. 20-9 Valley City. Junior high hoops here this afternoon, and the 8th grade game to follow here on the Go channel. And on our wrestling channel later on tonight, Valley City and Fargo South in wrestling action. Here the near side, Robinson. Left hand dribble up top. Pass, cutting through. Nice pass to Geisler for the bucket. Zach Geisler now has 4. 22-9. Valley City back up by 13. Pass in the front court, Kasowski to Wendell. Cutting through to Ticky. That should be a travel, thank you. Couldn't get control of it, rolled off his shoulder, and travel called. Andrew Sikora will check back in for the Highliners, along with Philip Gemmel and Xander Thompson. Back in for the Raiders, Micah Thompson and Gabe Bernston. Highliner ball, 2:31 remaining here in the first half, leading 22-9. Praska into the front court. On the near side, Thompson. Inside the arc, inside to Praska amongst 3 Raiders. Shot no. Backside rebound, Sikora. That goes off the back. And a rebound tipped by Kasowski into the hands of Thompson. Now Kasowski pass tip and out of bounds. It will stay with the Raiders. Maple River will trade the inbound right in front of the Highlander bench. 2:06 to go here in this first half. 22-9 Valley City. And pass here to the near side, Bernston. He'll go up top. Wendell far side, Kasowski. Kasowski on that right wing. Gets it back up top to Bernston. Bernston between the circles. Now backs up into the center circle. Cutting through Ticky on the wing. He'll get it up top to Kasowski. Good man-to-man defense here by Valley City. On the baseline, went to Thompson. Thompson tried to go inside Ticky, and then he has it taken away by Sikora. Sikora now for Valley City into the front court. Sikora trying to go all the way down. Through the lane pass to Doctor. Doctor near side Thompson. 3-pointer from the right wing. Off the back iron. Sikora nice positioning for the rebound putback. 8 for Andrew Sikora. And the Highlanders up 24-9 with 1:09 to go. Here's Ticky on the near side for the Raiders. Back up top. There's Wendell. And a timeout taken by the Raiders. 57 seconds to go first half. Valley City, the biggest lead of the first half. 24-9. We're back with more. This is Highlander basketball on the Highlander Activity Network. Paul McDonald back with you here at the North Gym. Valley City Junior High School, Junior High Hoops tonight on the Highlander Activity Network. Inside a minute ago here in the first half, Valley City leading Maple River 24-9. Pass here near side, Kasowski. Kasowski into the lane, just off the elbow, shot up, misfires. Rebound, Butke can't control. It's on the floor. Grabbed there by Gemmel, off to Sikora. Coach Doctor wants him to slow things down and get into that half court in the final half minute. Praska. Here to the near side to Thompson. Back underneath. Praska, nice catch, and ball knocked away from behind And that'll be on Bridger Kosowski. He's going to pick up his second personal, sixth team foul. And Luke Praska will be at the free throw line, shooting 2 for the Highlanders. (24-9). Praska looking for his first points. Couple of spins and sends it on its way. No, another one to go. Second free throw by Luke Praska. And he sends it up and good. Gets 1 out of 2. 25-9. Highlanders' biggest lead in the game. Final 18 seconds here, the first half. Kosowski, whoop, that should be over and back. No. On the far side, Bernston. And then Gabe double dribbles. So it will be Highlander ball for the final 10 seconds here of this first half. Highlanders up 25-9. And it'll be Praska that'll bring it up the floor. Comes across. Off on the right elbow, Sikora. Sikora, right of the lane. Goes up, shot blocked by Bernston, and Bernston going to be called for the reach-in. That'll be his second 17 foul. Will send Andrew Sikora to the line to shoot 2. And they'll just pull all the Highlanders off the line with 1 second to go. Well, the left-hander, free throw on the way. No. Another one to go here for Sikora. He's got 8 points. And the second free throw by the lefty. Bends and sends number 2. Good. 9 for Sikora. Highlanders up 26-9. And, well, they started the clock a little early. They're going to put 1 second back on the clock, I think. Because you got to wait till they touch the ball before you start the clock. So, they'll just say we're good. So we are at halftime. Your score at the half. It is Valley City 26 and Maple River 9. We're back with our halftime here from the North Gym, from the junior high at Valley. This is Highlander basketball on the Highlander Activity Network. Paul McDonald back with you here at the North Gym at the Valley City Junior High School. Junior high doubleheader in boys hoops tonight. Seventh graders on the floor, leading 26-9 right now. Here the scoring in that first half. Andrew Sikora had 9. Xander Thompson with 9 in the first half for the Highliners. Zach Geisler had 4-3 from Finn Doctor and a free throw from Luke Praska for their total of 26. And for the Raiders of Maple River, Bernston had 5, 2 from Meyer Wendell, and 2 from Micah Thompson for their total of 9. They didn't get their first points until 9:27. Gabe Bernston hit a free throw, and then a field goal 15 seconds later by Meyer Wendell at the 9:12 mark, their first field goal of the first half. 26-9 is your score. Again, here's what's coming up on the Highland Activity Network. Again, another game here on the Go channel. And then on our wrestling channel later on tonight, Valley City and Fargo South. 6 o'clock with the exhibition matches, and then the varsity around 7. Don't blink. You may miss it. Could be one of those quick ones because of a lot of open weight classes for Fargo South, similar to what the Highlanders had against Red River here the other night, where they split their duel, winning over Red River 78-6, and then lost to Cheyenne 42-28, snapping a 32-match winning streak. And that was in the EDC play. So again, tonight, 6 o'clock, wrestling on the Wrestling Channel. And then coming up tomorrow, we will have girls basketball against Fargo Davies on our basketball channel. And then on our Go channel tomorrow, gymnastics. We will have the Highlander gymnasts. They will be hosting a big meet tomorrow, and that will get started around 5 o'clock. Chauncey Crewell along with James Thornton on the call there. And I know that is going to be there's some Fargo schools, I believe, coming. Grand Forks will be there, Wahpeton. And it's about 4 or 5 teams that are going to be in that meet tomorrow. The rankings are out. The Highlanders have now had enough meets in, ranked number 3 in the state. And you look at Abby Thornton and Karina Olson, they are either 3 or 4 in every category. They're 3rd in the all-around. Abby Thornton is 3rd in the all-around, and Karina Olson is 4th in the all-around. And then they are both in the top 5 in the state in other categories for gymnastics. Again, that'll be coming up tomorrow night, 5 o'clock from the Youth Activity Complex. And that will be the Highlanders hosting gymnastics tomorrow evening. And then on Saturday, on our basketball channel, we'll have a full day as Parks and Rec having a big tournament at the Highland Activity Center. And we will have action for you all day long, beginning probably around 8 a.m. with coverage. And then on our Go channel tomorrow, we'll have the robotics meet, as 18 teams are going to be here in Valley City over at Washington Elementary. And we'll have robotics for you, and that too starting at about 9:30 on Saturday. So a full weekend of activities coming up here on the Highland Activity Network. Getting started here in the second half. Raiders will have it. And the pass up top of the key is to Thompson, Micah Thompson, and he has reached in, and a foul called on Praska. That'll be his first team. And Raiders will get the inbounds. Bridger Kosowski comes across the center circle, far side, nearly stolen by Thompson. Here's Warren with a long 3 off the glass and got it to go. A long 3, Trent Warren. That is our first 3-pointer of the game. 26-12. After a near steal by Thompson, Warren got it back, launched it, and banks her in. And there's a dribble drive by Finn Doctor with a left-hand layup for 2. And Doctor's going to get a chance at the old-fashioned 3-point play. And so Finn now has 5. He is 1 for 2 at the line. And the left-hander will try to complete that 3-point play. 28-12 Highlanders. And I believe the foul was called against Kosowski, which would be his first team. Free throw miss. Sikora grabs the rebound, and Andrew Sikora with the putback. Sikora now in double figures with 11. This is the biggest lead of the game for Valley City at 18, 30-12. Pass knocked away, stolen. Robinson has it for the Highlanders. Up ahead, Thompson. He'll get the scoop shot, get the bucket, and the foul. He is now in double figures with 11. And that foul called against Trent Warren will be his first, second team. So Xander Thompson at the line. He is 1 for 1. And Meyer Wendell will check in the lineup, as does Blake Thurer, coming in for the Raiders. And the free throw by Thompson rims out. Rebound, Sikora up and good. There's Sikora with a couple of offensive rebounds, now with 13. Valley City up 34-12. Minute gone here in the second half. Here's Wendell up top for the Raiders. Third down low, Ticky, shot comes up short. Sikora right there, grabs it in midair. Andrew will come across the timeline. And he'll give it off to Praska on the far wing. Back inside, Sikora dribbled it off the leg of one of the Raiders. Loose ball picked up by Maple Valley. Blake Thurer will bring it across the timeline. Here along the near side, Wendell. Inside, Butke, fadeaway, shot up, comes up short. Rebound, controlled by Thurer. He has the reverse layup, can't get that to go. Ball tipped in. Wendell has it from the free throw line and takes it and drops it in. Meyer Wendell with the bucket. He's got 4. 34-14. As we approach 12 minutes remaining here in the second half. First of 2 here, junior high hoops. Here's Finn Doctor driving through the lane, split the defense. Scoop shot comes up short. And he's going to get a couple of free throws coming his way. And that foul going to be called on Butke, which will be his first, third team. So Doctor at the line, shooting 2. Finn will take the first one. Good. Doctor 2 for 4 at the line. 6 points. Kyle Palmer checking in the lineup. Another free throw by the righty Doctor. Bends and sends. Good. Rolls it in. 4.5, 7 in the game for Doctor. 36-14 Valley City. Inside 12 minutes, it whipped up. They're almost traveled, passed in the lane, and that one was intended for Palmer. Right into the hands of Robinson. Now Max will come across. Pass on the far wing. Praska, baseline, shot. Or there's Thompson, check that. Came up short, rebound Butke, outlets it to Ticky. Now Thurer, hit to the near side, will come across the center circle for the Raiders. To Wendell, inside, Ticky. Back to the basket, turn around, travel. And as he went up, was tied up, came down with the ball, and the traveling will give it right back over to the Highlanders. 11:27 to go here in the second half. Valley City on top, 36-14. 8th grade to follow. Around 6:30. There's a bounce pass, and the Doctor fell down, and so his pass from Thompson went right out of bounds. Turnover gives it over to the Raiders. Raiders in their first year, their consolidation with Hope Page. Thus now Maple River Raiders. On the near side, Hope Page, of course, for years with Finley Sharon. And then Butke trying to kick it up top. Stolen. Thompson. Got a couple of Raiders chasing him. Shot, no. Rebound, Praska, no. Or Robinson. Praska's rebound doesn't go, but then Robinson grabs it back. Max Robinson into the cutter to Doctor. Doctor shot off the glass for 2. Doctor now with 9. With 10:44 to go here in the second half. Highlanders up 38-14. There's the pass far side, stolen by Robinson. Max Robinson with the steal. Trying to shovel it off to Thompson. Ball is stolen by Thurg. Right back to Butke. Butke will go up. Layup is off the mark. And then a rebound grabbed by Praska. Now back into the front court. Doctor finds an open Sikora underneath. His scoop shot now. And then right there for the putback is Luke Praska. Praska has 3. And the Highlanders lead 40-14. As we approach 10 minutes remaining here in this second half. 3-pointer taken by Wendell off the glass for 3. Meyer Wendell knocking down the triple. I was going to say a long 2. Check that. Just a long 2. So he has 6. Makes it 40-16. Back up top to Doctor. Driving through and a foul on the dribble drive before the shot. Team foul number 4 on the Raiders. And that'll bring Damian Norrie into the lineup for the Raiders. And the inbounds by Robinson for Valley City. Bounce pass brought into Doctor. Quickly off the glass for 2. Finn Doctor now with 8. He's in double figures with 11. 8.5. McConaughey along with Geisler will check in. Next opportunity. Shot there by Wendell. High off the backboard. Rebound. Robinson has it for Valley City. Robinson comes across. Top of the key. Driving all the way through the lane. And then hits the deck. Foul called. That'll be on Wendell. His first. 15. Before the shot. The Highlanders will trigger the inbounds. 9:21 to go. Here in half number 2. 42-16. Valley City with the lead. Finn Doctor looking to bring it in. Brings it in. Thompson near side. Xander the near wing. Past the arc. Gives it off to Sikora. Sikora dribble drive. Baseline left. Goes up off the glass for 2. 6.5. 15 for the game for Sikora. Timeout Maple River. 9:11 to go here in the second half. Highlanders up 44-16. This is junior high basketball on the Highlander Activity Network. Nine minutes, 11 seconds left to go here in the second half of our 7th grade matchup, or our first junior high game. 7th graders for the Highlanders, and a smattering of some 8th graders for Maple River. Shot taken there by Palmer, is knocked out of bounds off the hands of one of the Raiders. So it'll be Valley City basketball leading 44-16. Exactly 9 minutes to go here in the second half. Thompson across the timeline, near side to Praska. Praska, left baseline. He's cut off there by Norrie. Back on the wing to Thompson. Thompson dribble drive at the lane. Tripped up, falls down, and a foul called on the Raiders. And we'll get not the shooting violation, 6th team foul. That'll bring Kosowski into the lineup for the Raiders. And out comes Ticky. Inbounds baseline. Praska looking to bring it in. Brings it in at the knees of Geisler. Lost it to the hands of Wendell for the Raiders. Wendell back to the way, and then catching up from behind is Praska, but a foul going to be called on Luke. That'll be his second team. 8:41 to go here in this second half. 44-16 Valley City. Inbounds into the far corner. Palmer onto the wing to Wendell. Back into that far corner, a little bit wide and out of bounds off the hands of Thur. And we'll bring Quilvang back in for the Highlanders. 8 minutes, 37 seconds to go. 44-16, Valley City. Again, got off to an 8-0 start and have not looked back. This 28-point lead is the largest of the game. Youngling near side, Geisler. And then Kosowski with the nice steal. Here comes Bridger to Kosowski with the steal and the layup. First points for Bridger. 44-18. And Praska passed here to Geisler. Kosowski was poised to come up with another steal. There is a steal here near side, saved in bounds. It's hustled there by Norrie, but actually when he saved it in bounds, he threw it out of bounds, so it will be Highlander ball. Reed McConaughey, Luke Geisler, Zach Geisler, Luke Praska, Caleb Gemmel, and Griffin Quilvang, the 5 on the floor right now for the Highlanders. There's a turnover on Valley City. Bridger Kosowski's on the floor. for the Raiders. Darren Norrie. Blake Thurer also out there, along with Kyle Palmer. And the dribble drive runner in the lane. Shot doesn't go. Kosowski grabs the rebound underneath. And trying to get it here near side there on the baseline. Gives it right back over to Wendell for the bucket. Meyer Wendell now with 6.5, 8 for the game. Takes over the team high in scoring. 44-20. A 4-point run here by the Raiders with 7:38 remaining in the second half. Near steal. Geisler has it here for the Highliners. And stepped over it. Yep. Spun around off the pivot and stepped over the line. So the over and back will give it back over to the Raiders. Thompson, Robinson back in for Valley City. And Maple River will get the inbounds with 7:31 remaining here in the second half. Trailing 44-20. Bounce pass on the wing and Palmer. Gets it down low. Runner in by Norrie with the left hand. Can't get that to fall, but he will get a couple of free throws. So he'll be at the free throw line. There, Norrie looking for his first points. Right-hander sends the first one up. And bounce off the back iron. Norrie's got another one. And the free throw up. And rims out. Rebound on the floor. Norrie gets his own board, goes back up and in. Darren Norrie stayed with it, got the bucket. 44-22. They approach 7 minutes to go here in the second half. Valley City with the lead and the basketball. Robinson backs up, pass in the lane. Praska. Double team there. Off to Gamble. Gamble, skip pass here into the lane. Ball was tipped. Norrie comes up with a loose ball. Now Thur into the front court for the Raiders. Going in with a scoop shot for two. Thur with his first two. And now Coach Doctor wants to talk it over. 6:48 to go in the second half. 44-24 advantage to the Highliners. This is Highliner Junior High Basketball on the Highliner Activity Network. Six minutes and 48 seconds left to go here in the second half. Our first of two junior high games here this evening on our Go channel. From the North Gym and the Valley City Junior High School. Highliners on top, 44-24. Here's Sikora, dribble drive in the lane, goes up, scoop, and rolls off. Rebound, saved in bounds by Palmer. With the hands of third, and back to the way come the Raiders. Raiders on a 6-0 run right now. Actually an 8-0 run here, and the pass knocked away and out of bounds. They've scored the last 8 points. They'll have the inbounds on the baseline. And Thur brings it in right into Norrie. Norrie off the glass. Good. Right off the inbounds. Damian Norrie. He now has 4. And it's a 10-0 run here by the Raiders. 44-26. Here's Robinson to Doctor. Baseline left side, dribble drive. Going up strong, shot good by Finn Doctor. He's at 10.5, 13 in the game now for Finn Doctor. And snapped a 10-0 run by Maple River. 46-26. Here's a shot by Kosowski, and I think Robinson got a piece of that one. And it goes out of bounds. I say he did not, so it will be Highliner ball. Trent Warren will come back in for Maple River. And Palmer will come out. Inbounds on the baseline. Thompson brings it in, and Max Robinson will bring it up the floor. Comes across center circle, pass far side to Sikora. In front of his head coach, now dribbles in all the way through the lane, has a little scoop, and good. 8.5, 17 for the game for Andrew Sikora. So after the 10-0 run by the Raiders, Highlanders have scored the last 2 buckets, 4 points, leading 48-26. Shot taken for Micah Thompson. Comes up short. Loose for ball. Rebound put back through her. Couldn't get it to go, and Sikora controls. Now Sikora will get it off to Robinson. He'll bring it up. And the pass nearly stolen by Kosowski, anticipating that one. Knocked it away. It will stay with Valley City. We'll bring Owen Tickey back into the lineup for the Raiders. And Luke Praska will come in for the Highlanders. 5:04 to go here in the second half. Highlanders up 48-26. Pass in the far corner, Doctor. Now back onto that wing. Now goes back into the corner. Dribble drive, baseline right. Finn Doctor with a floater for 2. Doctor with 12.5, 15 for the game. On the far side, that one pass off of Warren and saved it into the hands of Doctor. Doctor up ahead to Compson. Compson going in, shot off the glass for 2. Xander Compson now with 4.5, 13 for the game. 52-26, Valley City. And all the way through, layup good. Coast to coast, by third. He's got 4. 52-28. Pass on the baseline. Praska going up and good. Big Doctor found him. And Praska gets the bucket. He's got 4. 54-28 Valley City. Third pass here to the near side. And that's Micah Thompson. And he slid a little bit as he tried to pull up the stakes. Traveled. Back in for Valley City comes Geisler. Zach will replace Compson. With 4:01 to go in the second half. 54-28 Valley City. Pass near side. Doctor thought about the 3, doesn't shoot here in the near wing. Now starts in just off the elbow. Nice bounce pass for Sikora for the easy bucket. Nice play there by Doctor. Andrew Sikora, he's got 19. 56-28. Highlanders have doubled him up. Their long 3-pointer from the top of the key. Can't get it to go. Warren with the rebound. Lost the handle. It goes out of bounds. It was off of Praska. Govang, McConaughey, Gamble, all coming in for Valley City. With 3:35 remaining. As Dr. Geisler staying on the floor. 3:35 to go second half. 56-28 Valley City. Pass near corner, Warren. He'll take the 3-pointer off the glass and in. Trent Warren. He's got a couple of 3-pointers. Grazes that one off the backboard. And he's got 6. 56-31. And now there's McConaughey on the floor. Gets it off the Doctor. And Coach Dallas Doctor wants a timeout. 3:15 to go here in the second half. Highlanders up 56-31. This is Highlander basketball on the Highlander Activity Network. Three minutes, 15 seconds left to go in the second half. Junior high hoops, Paul McDonald. I'm with cameraman Brian Crewell. Derek Bear, IT director, also here with us, our technical director for the Highlander Activity Network. Highlanders up 56-31. Got another game to follow. After about a 10-minute break. Probably around a 6:30 start time. Ooh, falling down there is... That was Tickey. Loose ball picked up by Doctor. For the Highlanders. Pass near side, McConaughey. Pass a little too high for Geisler. Out of bounds, and the turnover gives it right back to the Raiders. 2 minutes, 49 seconds left to go here in half number 2. Trent Warren across the timeline. He's got a couple of threes tonight for the Raiders. Out there, right at the free throw line, 15-foot jumper, back iron, a little high rebound. Grabbed by Kosowski. He goes back up off the glass. That one comes off the front of the rim. And then Doctor controls for Valley City. Finn will bring it up the floor. Right-hand hip-high dribble with 2:27 to go here in the second half. Up top to Quilvang. Quilvang falls down, lost the dribble. Picked up by Warren for the Raiders. Warren back to the way. Going all the way down. Shot up too hard. Rebound back up there. That's too hard. Gets his own rebound with those long arms. Dribbles all the way out back onto the wing. Bounces it off to Warren. Warren to the left of the center circle. Now here near wing, Kosowski. Right on the arc. Cutting through Ticky. Too wide for him. There, preps it up. He'll take the near half-court three. Rims it out. Rebound on the floor. And it comes loose. Rolls out of bounds. Highlander ball. 1:51 to go here in the second half. Max Robinson back in the lineup here for Valley City. Inbounds by McConaughey, and Max Robinson will bring it up the floor. Comes across the center circle, right-hand dribble, pass on the far side to Quilvang. Back up top, Quilvang. Off the elbow, pass to Kosowski with the steal. Here's Kosowski coming in. Bridger shot up just off the left elbow. Short, but nice stop there by third. Saved it in bounds. It's on the floor. We're going to get a jump ball, and it will be Maple River basketball. So the Raiders will have it. Oh, no, they are going to give it to Valley City. So it'll be Valley City ball. Robinson will bring it up the floor with a right-hand dribble. 1:26 to go in this one. Robinson across the timeline. Pass here near side, McConaughey. McConaughey has the ball stripped, got it back. Gets it off here, Robinson. Robinson, top of the key, Geisler. Geisler, back to the basket. Pass off to Robinson. Robinson saves it in bounds, but right in the hands of Micah Thompson for the Raiders. Thompson back to the way. And then right back, Robinson with a nice steal. And Max will slow things down. Final minute here in this one. 56-31 Highlanders. Dribble drive, pass into the near corner. McConaughey. He'll launch the three-pointer from there. And on the backside, Butke gets the rebound. Off to Warren. Warren pass up ahead, Kosowski. Kosowski off the glass for two. Bridger Kosowski with four. 56-33. And 30-24 here in the second half. Much closer second half. On the far wing, Quilvang to the free throw line. Just off the left elbow. Up top, Geisler. 20 seconds to go. Geisler, far side, Gemmel. Gemmel will take the 19-footer. That's an air ball. Grabbed there by Thompson. Micah Thompson will bring it up the floor. Gives it off to Warren. Warren's got a couple of three-pointers tonight. He's going to try to get his third. High arcer off the glass. Rebound, Kosowski right there. Couldn't get it to go back in. And then Gamble and Kosowski. Ooh, there's a couple of bodies hustling after it. Goes out of bounds. And they're going to call a foul on Gamble. That'll be his first, third team. So the final 2 seconds here of this one. Inbounds on the baseline. Micah Thompson will trigger it in for the Raiders. Brings it in. Shot quickly up. Comes up short, and that'll do it. Your final score here in this first junior high game. It is Valley City 56 and Maple River 32. We'll take a break. We'll be back with our post game here from the North Gym. This is Highlander Basketball on the Highlander Activity Network.